In order to make a strong relationship, you must work together. Not against each other, but together. If you work together, then you will double your strength, double your power. It is like the expert stand-up fighter meeting the expert ground fighter. If they work together, if the ground fighter teaches the stand-up fighter to be expert in the ground, and then the stand-up fighter teaches the ground fighter to be expert standing up, then they both will be double the power. So in the relationship, it's similar. Either both people will have strengths, both people will have weaknesses. Now, if you work together, your partner can turn your weaknesses into strengths, and you could turn your partner's weaknesses into strengths as well. Now, I could talk about my personal relationship to make a better example, to help understand what I'm talking about. What I mean is someone like myself. I've been training in fitness and martial arts for a majority of my life, almost 20 years. Now, my wife does not have this type of experience. Now, if she tries to make it seem as if she has more experience and more knowledge than I do in that field, then she's working against me. She's competing with me. In a relationship, there should be no competition between lovers. One should be able to surrender himself and admit and basically learn from the partner, not to think that they know it all and that the partner has nothing to teach. So I could teach her a better way of fitness to reach a higher level if she allows me to. Now, some skills that she has is, say, she's very talented in cooking, extremely talented. I have no talents in cooking. I just throw together food. I don't care how it tastes. I just eat it. But for her, she turns cooking into an art. Now, for me to act as if I know more than her in cooking is me competing with her. There is no need to compete. I know that she is more talented and she has more knowledge in cooking. So she could teach me how to be a great cook like her. I could teach her how to be extremely fit and do well for your body, do good for your body. Now, I have the natural desire within to educate myself in philosophy, in psychology. I have the natural desire to understand the human mind, to understand myself, to understand society. I love to read. I love to educate myself in those subjects. I love to better myself in that way. But for my wife, she has other interests. So when it comes to decisions in the relationship that deal with the way our relationship functions, the way our relationship, the road that it goes in, the path, the healthy way of our relationship, I have taken the main role for that because I have studied the way. And she does not compete with me in that respect. She allows me to be the guide in that respect. She does not fight against me. So for example, when the issue of alcohol came into play, I didn't like to drink it. I never did. And I requested for her to stop drinking and to never drink again. She had no problems following that way. So for example, the way that I follow I don't drive a vehicle. I bike everywhere, and I've learned to live my life biking everywhere I need to go, walking wherever I need to go, and if need be, taking public transportation. I've been living this way for the last 10 years, and I had to train my wife to see this way and to live this way, and she has been able to do it. Not fighting with me, but allowing me to be the guide in that respect. When it comes to matters of money management, I am very good with my money. I know how to spend it wisely. So she does not fight with me in this respect. She allows me to be the guide. Now when it comes to things like taxes, doing the taxes every year for the IRS, I have no knowledge in this. My wife is the expert. She knows all of the tax. She has studied to be an accountant. She has a degree in accounting. I do not compete with her and act as if I know more. I know that she is the expert in this, and I allow her to take control of this aspect. When it comes to knowing how to clean the kitchen and tidy up the place and the floors in the bathroom, my wife takes great care in this. So she teaches me to be able to clean the home in this way. She has lived with many nieces and nephews, and she knows how to take care of children. So she has taught me how to take care of children. I had no idea on how to change diapers, or how to give them baths, or how to feed them. But she had the knowledge and experience to teach me. When it comes to simplifying life and decorating and simplifying the home to make it a meditative experience, to turn it into Zen, or to turn it into Feng Shui, I have studied this, I have lived this, I have experienced this. So I have taught her the way in order to simplify the way that we live. So as you can see from my personal experience, my personal examples, there's a way that you could work together with your woman or with your partner, not competing with each other, but finding the strengths within each person and combining the strengths. When you are able to do that, then there will be very little weaknesses. When you have two people coming together as one, it will always be stronger than just one person. And that's what you need to learn to do with your relationship. Not to fight with each other, but to see where the strengths are and allow one another to lead one another based on each other's strengths. So when it comes to philosophy and psychology, I lead the way. When it comes to other aspects, she leads the way, where she has the strengths. And that is how the relationship functions. In order to be healthy, in order to be strong, this is the way to work together.